Alright, I want to teach you how to change an oil in a Subaru Forester. Mine is a 2004 Forester, 2.5 XT is the turbo model. I don't think it'll be much different for the other Subaru Forester models out there, but you'll have to check on that just to make sure. First off, I'll show you all the tools that you need. You're going to need an oil filter. Usually when you go into any auto parts store, they can look up your car and tell you what kind of oil filter you need. Then you're going to need your oil. Same thing, the store could tell you, or you can look on your oil cap, synthetic 5W30. This works for my car. You got to see what has to work for your car. I have 5 of those. Again, you're going to have to see how much your car takes. You can do that again in the store or your instruction manual, your car manual. You're going to need one of these. I like them long. I'm used to working with long things. You're definitely going to need this unless you want to make a sloppy mess. You may or may not need one of these depending on how tight your oil filter is on. There's also different versions of this. It just helps screw your oil filter on and off easily. For my car, it's a 17mm wrench to unscrew the bolt. Again, you're gonna have to see what size your car takes. And then you're gonna need an oil pan, which I don't spend money on oil pans. I make my own, which is simply a cardboard box wrapped in a plastic bag. You might wanna check your local laws on getting rid of oil because they may vary. Let's go underneath the car. First, you wanna push that oil pan underneath your car. It would definitely help if I could raise my car, but I can't, so I won't. So I'll just squish under here. When you get under here, you want to find the bolt. Now, you may have to remove this plastic cover, again, depending on your car. Mine, luckily, has little holes where I can easily access the bolts. See that bolt there? That's centered in my car, so, I mean, yours should be somewhere around there. But that's what's going to drain my oil. After that, I'm going to take off the oil filter, which looks like that. I'll show you it outside the box so you can see. This is basically what it looks like. This is what you're looking for. So you want to crawl under, get that box ready because it's gonna spew. There's the oil filter. And there's the oil drainer. Alright, so as you can see, you gotta let the oil drain completely, and you can get messy, so don't wear any good clothes. Alright, so after that, now you gotta do the oil filter. Oil may come out of that as well, but not nearly as much as the oil drain itself. So get your pan ready. Alright, so after you get the old oil filter off, you gotta put the new one on. Right there, that's where the oil filter goes. It's just a screw-on part. Just remember, you want it on tight enough so it doesn't fall off, but not so tight that you can't get it off the next time. Then you want to put your oil bolt back in, so when you fill up your oil tank, it doesn't drain right back out again. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like without the bolt in it. Alright, now I suggest leaving the oil pan under there so that once you put oil in, you can see if anything leaks out, and then when you start the car, you can again see if anything leaks out. Open your hood and then hope that your car looks as pretty as mine does. And then you're gonna grab this little doohickey here. Simply unscrew it. Get out your oversized funnel. What I do like about the oversized filter is that you can just put the whole thing in here, and then it'll drain by the time you get the other one ready and unscrew the cap. It takes about 4.5 quarts, I believe. Again, that's something you have to check your specific model of your Forester. Alright, for the last bottle, I like to do it slow just so I don't overflow it by chance. Then, like I said, double check. See if there's any oil dripping. If there's not, everything's good so far. Then you're going to want to screw that cap back in, get in your car, start it, and let it just idle for a little while. Get the oil to run through everything. I'm not really sure if there's a specific time you should run it, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I can't tell you that, but I usually just run it for a little while, make sure nothing's leaking. And then after that, you should be good. No, I lied. You have one more step. All right, just double check again. Nothing's leaking. You want to crawl under there, check out your plug, check out your oil filter, just to make sure no oil is leaking, because the last thing you want to happen, one of those things comes loose and you have no oil while you're driving down the highway. It'll destroy your car. All right, so your final step is to take out the oil stick. You take this out. You want to wipe it off. Stick it back in, pull it out. Make sure it's showing that you have oil. You'll see the oil on the stick after you wipe it off. If it's too low, go get more. After that, you're done. Just clean up your mess.